Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ali Rami.
And I'm Joshua Hignite.
And tonight we have something simply spectacular for you.
Something extraordinary.
Extravagant, if I do say so myself.
In just one little segment.
So, without further ado,
we would like to present to you
the Senior Vision.
A year in review.
Students at New Caney High School have made memories that will stick with them forever, from simply joining the New Caney football program to making history by moving into the second round of playoffs. Every one of our students have grown so much since they began their high school careers. Although not everyone will leave holding the school record or in advancing to state in UIL, each graduate will remember high school as some of the best years of their lives. Ready to give advice and share some great stories with the next generation. This year, New Caney students have achieved ridiculously amazing feats such as dancing in the Super Bowl 51 halftime show with Lady Gaga, advancing to state in multiple Technology Student Associations events, and our students have left quite an impact on the teachers as well. Over the course of this entire school year, interactions between the students and the teachers have been interesting to say the least. More specifically, according to many of the mentors here at New Caney, it is amazing to see current and former students move forward in pursuing their passions while achieving so much along the way. And they weren't wrong. During the school year alone, our students have not only changed the local environment, but also left an impact on the state level, with many of our students placing at these huge competitions. We spoke with some teachers regarding their experiences leading such a talented group of students, and this is what they had to say.
Well, it makes me feel proud, really, knowing that I hope I had an impact on that student, and they were able to take things that they learned from me and from the settings they were in while they were with me and apply those to whatever they're being successful in. So it's a sense of pride, and it makes you happy that you're doing what you're doing. Last year, one of my students made it all the way to national competition in DECA, and he was the first one to ever get on stage at national competition. Preparation for success is practice. That's with sports, and that's with academics, it's with anything. The more you do it, the easier it'll become, and if you're really, I like to use the term hungry about something, it's what you're going to consume all day, every day.
Okay, I does.
Nah, Corey is in the class of 17, he's class of 20.
We can just scratch his name out.
I feel like I'm here more to be not just to be friends with students, but to help them to be successful at something. And when you see someone who's gone on to do something successful, something that you maybe have an impact on or help create, it's justification for your life, your calling, your reason for being here. I've seen a lot of success lately with students, and it's just a really nice feeling. But this year is really special. I don't think I've had that much talent in just so many areas: writing, video production, competition results. I think next year, obviously next year's a rebuilding year. This year is really a powerhouse year, and next year we have some talent, and we have some guys coming back.
Well, while I've been here at New Caney, and I can use examples of kids this year, we have kids that make academic all-state, and they succeed in their grades as well as juggling their time with their sports. And it makes me real proud because our kids go out and represent New Caney very well. I use our relay team this year. Every time we competed in like 8 different meets, they broke the new school record, and the team consists of Avery Ware, who was our first leg, and then we had Kaylin Morgish, Nastasia Campbell, and Emily Brubaker. Well, your number one goal when you come to high school is to get an education, and we preach that all the time to our kids. You know, your grades come first, you know, and that's why we have so many kids that are academically successful.
Hey, his hands are up, idiots. That's the whole point of me being in teaching, is to watch my students grow musically, personally and individually as a person in life. So in band we teach real life lessons besides music, and it doesn't matter whether they're successful in music or successful in life as long as they're successful. And that's what I try to instill in all of them, and it makes me proud when I see a student, it feels like I made an accomplishment in their life and gave them the joy of music. And it's also great to watch other students. I got a student who's a banker, a global banker, and she travels the world, and it just makes me so proud that she was so successful.
What were you guys like 3 years ago when I met y'all?
Oh, that would be a good one.
Dumb. No, you guys are very talented, but you didn't really know what you wanted, and that's sort of the job that I enjoy doing most of all. It's watching you closely, seeing you at different positions, whether you're running camera or running the board and everything, and trying to figure out where your talents lie, and watching you perform and watching you grow into a position that you really like. I think the biggest job of a teacher is more of a witness than anything else. I mean, I can show you things to do, I can teach you how the wheel rolls around, but you're the one who has to steer the wheel, if you know what I mean. So, you know, watching you guys grow into your different positions and then expand into several other positions, all the while training the new guys coming up, that's the most satisfying thing that a teacher can even have.
Oh, yeah.
I love seeing my students be successful, whether inside the classroom or outside. Either one builds their confidence, and that confidence can remain with them throughout their life and help them to have more successes in life. I have many proud moments with my students. A lot of times it's just that light bulb moment whenever you're working on something in class and then they suddenly get it and they go, oh, that wasn't so hard after all. That's really exciting to me. I also like to see it when my students work on something for a long period of time, and then over that time, it's setting goals, they get to see themselves advance to state.
That's it for this week's Senior Vision. Come back next week for part 2. You don't want to miss it.
Today.